Welcome back to our little club where we strive to bring vision to our seeking eyes, adventure to our restless spirits, and purpose to the budding heroes inside of us. I awoke today and felt a wave come over me. I was having some potent thoughts on a very important subject. I quickly wrote them down in a feverish stream of consciousness, and now I will share them with you. The voice inside my head, most likely a message from the conscious king trying to emerge inside of me, told me intently, in regards to social media consumption, the spring is polluted. Stop drinking. We are what we eat. True. So we must ask the monumental question as it relates to our cosmic unfolding. What's in our social media feeds? What are we feeding on? Now be careful, because if we brush this most important question aside, saying, I'm strong enough to not be swayed by content on the internet, we may find ourselves in a short amount of time swimming in societal sewers and feasting on a cultural sludge so potent that once beautiful and grand dreams, which we believed were achievable, which we were certain we would achieve, these beautiful visions of what we could become, not just held by our pure and faithful inner child, but dreams shared by our loving family and friends. These glimpses of fate, certainly sent to us by mysterious and divine processes, if we are not prudent, will burn into nothingness. Our highest aspirations will fade like delicate morning clouds confronted by an angry midday sun. The cultural sludge will snuff the sparkle from our very eyes. I say, be careful, my friends. The spring is polluted. That is for sure. The sad part? We know this already. We are very aware of the digital poison which is seemingly curated and presented algorithmically on account of its toxicity. It seems to me the more poisonous, the more chance this fire content has of randomly arriving before my thirsty eyes. Okay, so the selection function of social media platforms is skewed, purposefully or not, to feed us things which do not nourish, do not advance, do not help us on our journey here. So why do we keep biting the bait? Ponder deep on that question.
Yes, stop hiding from that question. 'Tis cowardly.
Thank you. What kind of self-respecting individual endlessly opens their innermost chambers to powers which outright confess their wicked intentions to extinguish the good inside of them? Fear gets clicks, they say. Debauchery brings the traffic, they proclaim. Plotting and strategizing, how can we get them addicted to our feeds? And these strategies religiously implemented, all in the hope of their own elevation. Their rise depends on your decline. Do the math.
It is basic arithmetic. Even a simpleton could do it.
It might be said, well, I need to know what's going on in the world. That's why I watch the news. Stop kidding yourself. You know what's going on. You need more evidence? Trust your eyes. Trust your intuition. Besides, what most would consider being up to date on cultural developments almost always equates to being up to date on prepackaged, deceptive, plastic, well-funded, centralized media campaigns. Fact. Funny thing is, you already knew that as well. So, what is really going on with us, friends? Are we addicts?
Your soul begs you, stop drinking.
Are your fellows going to miss you if you don't reply to their latest TikTok DM? You know, the video of people brawling inside McDonald's over the scarcity of McRibs? Will your friends think differently of you? If so, are they really your friends? We are what we eat, true. We are also reflections of our closest friends. Maybe, due to your awareness of the polluted spring, it is your job as a quality friend to help them get clean. Say something like, stop sending me this garbage.
Yes, I concur. That's a good one.
Okay, I assume we agree on the long-term degenerative effects of casual social media browsing. What solutions do we have? I propose a strategic sculpting of your personal feed. If you must visit it 50 times a day to take a drink, make sure the waters are pure and life-giving. But if we find ourselves unable to shield our souls from the constant onslaught of negative notifications and "did you see the newest Avengers?" questions, then perhaps it's best to raise some more serious barriers. As to prevent our lower selves from getting its fix, and dragging us down with it. I'm not here to explain those barriers. Your strategy is yours, and don't for a second think I'm immune from this constant battle. I find myself at the poisoned well quite often, taking a few drinks, then snapping out of my trance when the bitterness burns my tongue. This message is merely a positive jolting, a hard shaking of a hypnotized friend. Wake, wake. The spring is polluted. If we continue to drink from it, all will be lost. And I'm not being hyperbolic. This isn't a false alarm. I urge the utmost prudence, my friends. Everything is at stake. If you are unable to sense the danger I speak of, then your perception has already been blunted, and drastic steps should be taken to recalibrate your mind, a tool you will need in the years ahead. The streams of social media are polluted. Fact. I humbly advise you to stop drinking from them immediately.
Take great care of that sparkle in your eye. Once lost, nothing will be the same.
Indeed.
The Earth is being killed by humans.
Yeah, we're cancer on this planet. It'd be better off if we all died.
Hey, you first, bud.
The economy's dead, dude. There's no opportunity. I blame it on the boomers.
Yeah, I can't even go home for the holidays anymore. My parents are insufferable.
Suicide rates are skyrocketing. Drug overdoses as well. The kicker? The drugs are being shipped in from our enemies abroad.
Oh my god.
I heard they just printed another $1 trillion, dude. And no one knows where it went. So negative. It's too much. It's too much. Wait. Emerson. It is easy in the world to live after the world's opinion. It is easy in solitude to live after our own. But the great man is he who in the midst of the crowd keeps with perfect sweetness the independence of solitude.